Good morning. Good morning, good moment. This is my third attempt at this. When usually I just do it, no problem. But I'm just trying to focus on being present, to experience God today with you. But I can't seem to get my brain to connect to my words. It's I'm sitting here contemplating if this is even the right time to do this. But I'm here. And I know God will get me through. Yesterday was a really hard day. I finally got another opinion from a new doctor, about things that have been going on that my first doctor completely just discouraged me on. Told me that there was nothing I could do, nothing I could eat, nothing I could take, with being told that you have chronic low blood platelets, 111. So this past 6 months, I've lost my appetite again. Those who have been with the channel know that my stomach completely shot itself to stress, 1, 2, 3. And I'm always tired. I'm so tired that I can't keep up with the channel. I'm so tired that I can't keep up with my college classes sometimes, in the sense of I need to nap instead of focusing on finishing this assignment. I always get it done, but it becomes harder and harder when your physical exhaustion takes in, and it's hard too, because yesterday, as this doctor tells me, well, we'll do these blood tests. We'll run these blood tests. We'll see what's going on. But I also feel as if with your extensive mental health background, you should return to your therapist. And once again, I just felt so shoved off. Like, this is not in my head. I went through the same clinic for behavioral health. For 2 years, I did the work. So why would you be sending me back when I passed all the other behavioral health tests that you gave me yesterday? 222. Why would I go back? Are you suggesting that I may have an eating disorder because I can't keep food in or out or down, or I'm not hungry, or I have lost 60 pounds? Okay, let's go to therapy. But then when I go to therapy, they're going to tell me, no, this needs to be seen by a doctor further. So I wish that I would just be listened to. I wish that we did not, as mental health sufferers or advocates even, no longer victims, survivors, but no longer survivors because they become navigators. Anyone that deals with mental health, I wish that doctors would just not look at us like we always have mental health, because I did the work. I did the work that you had me do beforehand. And yesterday, I sat there in that office and I told him, I said, sir, I am more mentally clear than I ever have been, and your tests right there show it. So when you see the blood test tomorrow, I hope that it reflects something different for you to see that it is not in my head. I'll pray for you. Have a great day. And all night last night, I was trying so hard to not let my victim take over. I prayed and I knew, I said, God, you would not have me go through all of this last year. You would not have woken my butt up and cleansed my temple for no reason. So now I am here. Now I sit. Now I wait. I wait for this doctor to call because the blood test this morning had major flags, and it's not in my head. It's not in my head because my blood test showed why. And I'm not quite sure what it means yet. But I'm just going to pray and be strong. And hopefully this can be managed, because I don't think it's going to go away. So, with that being said, I don't want to do experiencing God right now because my victim doesn't want me to do it. But I'm a child of God. And I have an amazing King of Cups on a horse right behind me to fight my battles. So, let's move on. Experiencing God. April 15th. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, love and light to all of you. And I will gladly accept your love and light back today in your prayers. I love this channel. I love our kingdom. And I love that I feel okay to be vulnerable in these moments. And thank you for allowing me to be present, because I'm not going to be the creator to fake things or try to be liked or try to be accepted. Because I have acceptance. 6'11" with my armor. Why are you weeping? They said to her, "Woman, why are you crying?" John 20:13. Happy Good Friday also. Mary Magdalene could vividly remember the day Jesus delivered her from her demonic bondage. She became his devoted follower that day. Luke 8:2. She watched him heal the sick and teach people about God's love. Her life was transformed as she experienced the joy of being with Jesus. Then her world seemed to fall apart. Her Lord was arrested and brutally murdered. The crowds that had shouted Hosanna at the beginning of the week cried, "Crucify him," by week's end. A final blow came when she went to anoint Jesus' body at the tomb. She saw that his tomb was empty. Someone had apparently stolen his body. As she sobbed in despair, angels asked the poignant question, "Why are you crying?" She was standing before an empty tomb. Jesus had risen, just as he had promised. Knowing that Jesus was alive put everything back into perspective, and Mary joyfully raced to share the good news with others. The Christian life is not always easy. There are joyful moments of walking with Jesus, but there are also times when nothing makes sense, and when your world seems to be crumbling. The world will mock your Lord, and you may grow discouraged. At these times, you need to peer into the empty tomb. It is the abandoned tomb that gives you hope, for it symbolizes the life that is yours from your risen Lord. The empty tomb promises that nothing, not even death itself, can defeat the purpose of your Lord. Are you weeping beside an empty tomb? Maybe. Though, if you don't cry, you pee too much. I love you. Woundsintolight. I will see you soon.